Right, today I'm going to be making a quick and easy beef roast. Now, a lot of beef roasts, you want to make them slow roast and they take hours of preparation, but a good steak, which people enjoy good steak, can be served raw, so you could technically eat this raw, rah. But I don't really want to eat it raw. I want to cook it, and I have places to go and things to do. So here is a quick roast. And sorry if there's a chef out there going, "What are you doing?" Just enjoy. Now, technically, I want to skip my marinade process because I don't have time today. So usually you marinate your meat or you can give it a dry rub. I'm going to do a little bit of both. And one of the ways that, because I'm skipping time to do my marinade and get it into the meat nicely, and it also I find helps with the cooking, is I'll take my knife and I'll make some insertion points into the actual meat itself. Now what this does, I find, is gives me kind of a channel for some of the flavor to go down into the meat, and it also, when cooking, you know, actually allows the heat transference. Usually you have to cook and wait for the middle to get fully cooked, of course. But as I do this, I find that, it's kind of like tenderizing your meat. Look at that. We'll make some holes. They're like flavor holes, because what it'll do is it'll pick up some of my, let's call it marinade. I'm gonna not put too much on it because I like my roasts pretty dry. This isn't a moist roast. I like dry roast so I can make it into sandwiches and stuff. So hang on. Now, sadly, my flavor profile is a little lacking and low budget today because I don't even have barbecue sauce. However, I have my soy sauce, which I don't like Worcestershire. I like my soy. I don't add much salt. And I have this spice mix from the dollar store with these little holes, which I can't even take the lid off. So, and then ketchup. I know people are like, yuck. I know it's ketchup, luckily low sodium. But technically, when you make barbecue sauce, some of the ingredients found in your average barbecue sauce, it's like, well, they just took ketchup and made barbecue sauce practically. So, even if you make meatloaf, when you put ketchup onto your meat, it helps it from not drying out and can form a nice crust. So, you have to open the soy sauce. So once the soy sauce is actually open, you can put some soy sauce on, kind of fill in the holes if you want. Might want to clean up my soy sauce after. Now, of course, when you technically marinate, you want to get all the sides. So on this side, create some more puncture marks. Now I know, like I said, someone out there is going, the horror, what is he doing to his roast? But you can put some more soy sauce now. Not too much, I mean, you don't want too bad sodium. Put on some ketchup. Now, I don't like ketchup all that much. It's kind of a make do of my barbecue, but put it on both sides. Now, when you put it on, you don't want to put on, like I said, too much. And I mean, your hands should be clean. People handle your meat. You can put on gloves if you want, but it's also cooking at a high temperature. For any of you germaphobes, it's like, are you not going to cook this meat? Because, the cooking process kills a lot of things, and make sure to get the fatty sides. Then you want to take like a dry rub. You want to put, I'm putting barbecue. Oh no, whole peppercorns. I hate whole peppercorns. Always get stuck on my teeth. But you don't want too much. Just try to get every side. For full flavor, make sure to try to get all the sides, not just the major ones. And I recommend, once you're done rotating it and flipping every side, put a little bit more on the top. For a nice roast, you want it in the middle of the oven. Now the heat's coming from the bottom, but you want it high enough, so I recommend around 4, maybe 425. You don't want to burn it and you don't want to have to watch it. Now you can throw in some vegetables. They should be medium to large size so that they don't get too liquidy and they cook up nice. The beans can go in whole, some mushrooms and green peppers to go around. So you can put on all your nice vegetables as the oven's preheating. Now I am doing it dry, but you have to have a little bit of liquid in there, and what you want to do is cover it in the beginning and then later on take off the lid. So we put it into the oven, and ideally we want to let it cook for at least an hour at 400 before checking it. So the roast is in, and sadly I don't think you'll get to see it cooked, but believe me, it'll be lovely and delicious. Now the idea is to cook it for about an hour. It'll probably take about 2. You uncover it towards the end, so that way you get a nice sear and even turn it to broil if necessary. Thank you for watching my video. To see what the final product looks like, make sure to check out my Facebook or Instagram, and please like, follow, and share this easy roast recipe. Thank you.